Hello all, in this video we'll be talking about how to install Drupal 8 on an IIS server. So let's begin. We need to download and install PHP and MySQL. Go to windows.php.net/download and download the latest zip file. The current latest version is 5.5 and I'll be downloading the VC11 x86 non-thread safe version. Remember that it has to be a non-thread safe file only. Now just download this file and save it somewhere, and then go to dev.mysql.com/downloads/mysql, and here click on MySQL installer 5.6 for Windows. On this page click on download for the MSI installer, and here click on no thanks, just start my download. When you will click on this, it would start the download. Just save the file somewhere. Now, in the meanwhile, we'll be enabling the IIS service. Open the control panel and go to Programs and Features. Here, click on Turn Windows Features on or off. In this new window, scroll down and expand the Internet Information Services. In the Web Management Tools, just select it, and it would select IIS Management Console. In Worldwide Services, in Application Development Features, select CGI, and in Common HTTP Features, check Default Document, Directory Browsing, HTTP Errors, and Static Content. Leave all others as it is and click on OK. Let us wait till this feature gets enabled. Once it's done, open your browser and go to localhost. Here you would find this page. So it confirms that IIS is installed. Now it's time to install PHP. Extract the downloaded file to cphp folder. Here I have it. Now open this PHP INI development file in your favorite text editor. We need to make some changes in this file. Go to this link and under the required directive section, do all the changes as said. Now I'll be depicting you how to do changes. Suppose we want to make this change, so copy this and find it. Here it is. Now the change says to uncomment it. So to uncomment it, you can just remove the semicolon from the beginning and set its value to 0 as it is said. Set its value to 0. Save the file. We have made this change. Similarly, make all these changes. I can give you one more demonstration. Suppose to do this change, just copy it, find it, here it is, remove the semicolon and leave its value 1 as said by this file. Remember, these 4 changes are very important. Now, once you're done changing, for this demonstration, I haven't performed this change in my php.ini file. Now, if you notice that this is just a development file, so copy all of the content and save it in the same folder and call it php.ini and save it. Okay, so here is our php.ini file. Now open the IIS manager from start menu. Here select your connection and click on handler mappings. Click on add module mapping. In request path, type star.php. In module, we need fast CGI module. In executable, we'll type C php, then php cgi.exe, and in name we'll call it php via fast CGI. Now click on request restrictions Here, invoke handler, we'll check this box and select file or folder. Now, okay, yes, that's it. Now it's time to install MySQL. Open the MySQL installer which you downloaded. Now click on install MySQL products. Click on execute. Now click on next. We'll go with developer default installation. Click on next. Execute. Next. We'll click on execute. And we'll wait till all these products get installed. You can see that all these products are successfully installed. So we'll click on next. Next. Yes, it's in development machine. The port is right. And we'll click on next. Let us type a password. And click on next. Next. That's it. Click on next to continue. Next. Finish. In the MySQL workbench, click on local instance. Now enter the password and OK. Now click on this little icon to create a new schema. We'll call our database as Drupal and we click on apply. Now it's time to install Drupal. So we download the Drupal 8 compressed file, go to drupal.org and click on get started with Drupal. Now click on download Drupal 7.25. We are now on Drupal project page, so we can scroll down and click on view all releases. Here, this is the latest 8 version. It's called Alpha 7. I've downloaded this file and I've placed it here in my initpub www root folder. Now, if you extract it here, you might get some errors due to lack of administrator privileges. So what you can do is that you can extract this file on desktop and you can cut paste here, that is move your file from your desktop to this directory. So we now have our Drupal folder. Now when we would try to install Drupal, we might get some error. So what we are going to do is we are going to rename this web.config file to something like web.config.old. Now you might want to delete this file, but I'm keeping it in case I might need this in future. Now open our IIS manager. So I open the IIS manager. Now here select your connection, go to sites, default website. You would now be able to see a directory called Drupal. Select this and click on default document. Here click on add and we are going to add a default document called index.php. Now click on OK. Now we can go to localhost / Drupal directory to begin the installation. Now click on save and continue. Start the installation. You can now see that these two errors are now resolved. So here's how I resolve these errors. Open your php.ini file and here just uncomment these two lines. This one is php_gd2.dll and this one is php_pdo_mysql.dll. Just uncomment these lines and restart your server. You can do that by opening the IIS manager and you can click on restart here. Here restart. So you can then restart your server and it would work fine. Now we'll see how to resolve these two errors. To resolve those two errors, go to your Drupal directory, go into sites, default, here create a new folder we'll call it files, and now copy this default.settings.php and paste it here. Rename the new file, we'll call it settings.php. Now we are going to assign the permissions, so right click on settings.php, properties, security, edit. Here select users, give full control, apply, and OK. Now do the same with files folder, right click on it, properties, security, edit, users, full control, apply, OK. There's one more error of Unicode. You can resolve that error by going into your php.ini file and uncommenting this line. Just uncomment this line, which says extension equals to php_mbstring.dll, and then restart your server from here. Now when you would reload your file in your browser, you would see that it comes to this database configuration page. So let us fill the database name, database username, and the password. When the installation would be over, you would come to this page. So let us configure our site. We'll call it Drupal on IIS, site email address, username, password, and we'll click on save and continue. Let us visit our new site. So to resolve that error, go to this page iis.net/download/Microsoft/URL rewrite and scroll down and download this file in the English language and select your processor. Now just install it. It's pretty basic. You just need to click on next, and that's it. And then you can just copy this text from node 3854 and you can just paste this in your web.config file in your Drupal directory. Now once you do that, the Drupal site would work perfectly fine. And if you go to status report, you would see that it says web server as Microsoft IIS 7.5. So this was how you can install Drupal 8 on a Windows IIS server. Thank you and have a nice day.